Good morning. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope you are doing fantastic. Stick with me for a little while today. We are going to go over the market, some of the ups and downs, what it's been doing recently, where I think it is headed. And I'm also going to be placing a couple of trades live for you guys. I want to say hello to everybody on Keith from Crypto Bullseye's behalf. He's having a little bit of trouble with transportation today, and I'm not sure if he is going to make it onto the stream, but we definitely appreciate him here at the channel and hope that he's doing well. And he does have the link to join us. I'm hoping that maybe he'll be able to hop in and at least say hello and maybe even just give us a little 5-minute tidbit of his market analysis. I love to see his charts and what he has to say. So, folks, as you can see, we've got the BITUNIX branding up there, and we've got the BITUNIX website up here. We're going to do some trading on BITUNIX. So, folks, if you haven't created a BITUNIX account yet, please go to the description of this video. And what's the title of this? September, the best month of 2025. Crypto explodes. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that today. I know that historically we've got I know historically September is not necessarily the best month in crypto, but I think that we are going to have a little bit of a better time this September than we do in most. Of course, there's never any guarantees, but you know, I believe that is going to be the case. That's weird. Why does this not look? I don't know. Maybe this does. Maybe this doesn't go to me. This is weird here. Can I make this link any longer for you guys? Like, it's the longest link I ever seen in my whole life. Oh, it sent it twice. Wonderful. So I think I think it's just the top one here. This link should no, that's a YouTube. I don't know why it's a YouTube link. I have no idea. That must be, they must have split that up into two. So never mind. Just go to the description of this video. Right at the very, very, very top here is a link where you can register for BITUNIX. Hopefully it is connected to me. I noticed that a handful of you guys did join BITUNIX last week, but nobody made any deposits. Guys, you got to deposit some funds and actually use the platform. Don't get me wrong, the company BITUNIX is happy to have you guys sign up because that's better than not signed up. If you have an account, you at some point in time can use it. But, you know, the metrics that these exchanges are looking at when we're sharing them is they want to see how many people are actually depositing money and are actually following through and doing a little bit of trading. So for those of you that created accounts last week and want to be in on that giveaway, please make a deposit and do a little bit of trading. Let's get into the chat. Yesterday, I was pretty engrossed. I was pretty engrossed in what I was talking about, and I never really had time. I never came over, really gave you guys the credit that you are due. So today I really want to say hi. Welcome everybody individually. Thank you for being here. Mr. Daniel, Nayan, Jonah, thank you for being here. Good morning, Dave P. Dave P, hope you are doing fantastic. We got Vanish in the house, Donnie T, Roger the Alien, Let's Go XRP, Tulsa King. Here we're finally in September. Tulsa King, we got ourselves a new set of Tulsa King shows coming out sometime this month. I think it's more towards the end of the month, though. We still got a little bit of time. Feeling Whitney, welcome. Hopefully you are doing fantastic. It feels like it's been a couple of weeks since we've seen you. Hope all is well. Oh ho, here we go, Mr. Greg. Mr. Greg, I don't have any permission from Greg to share anything, so I ain't gonna, but I love you, Greg. I hope you're doing fantastic, brother. And that looks like most of you that chatted. I feel, if I missed anybody, I apologize. Please don't get mad at me. Mr. Vanish, thank you for reminding everybody. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Yeah, I was looking at some numbers the other day. It was kind of crazy. I don't know. We had, somewhere call it like 100 views during the stream, and there was like 14 likes. Cool. I love it. I appreciate the 14 of you that liked the video. But guys, that's the easiest thing that you can do to support the channel. It's totally free. But you don't understand how important that is to the YouTube algorithm. So please smash that like button. We got B1 Benjamin. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you are doing fantastic today. And we've got Mr. Pumpcast. Good morning. We are going to get into some trading, but something else that I thought was kind of fun that I think you guys will enjoy is we just got a case. Yeah, not just a couple of packs, but an actual case, guys, of Cardsmith cards. So if we go back over here to the YouTube channel and we go to videos right here in Las Vegas at Bitcoin 2024, we opened a handful of cards during this conference. At the Bitcoin 2024 conference, we opened a batch of these Cardsmith cards, and they sent me a case of cards to do a break with. I don't know, the box is a pretty good sized box. I don't know how many of these individual packs like I'm holding in my hands there are, but I'm assuming 50, 100, 200, 300, 400. I don't know. It's a bunch. And so it looks like that's going to happen later this week, potentially Thursday or maybe Friday, but hopefully going to try to make this happen Thursday. And we will get some more information out to you guys so you can watch me break these cards live. You literally, guys, can get a redemption card that will have at least one Bitcoin in it. I'm not sure why that's not. Oh, that's right. We haven't scheduled it yet. So let's see if I can find this here. So this is maybe where to go. Here we go. So this is going to be the thumbnail for this. So you can see one Bitcoin inside. They have these series of cards, and they just came out with a new one. So not too long ago at a GameStop, I don't remember which GameStop, if it was in California or where it was, but somebody bought a pack of these cards, and they won a Bitcoin. So with every case of these cards, I am guaranteed to get at least one redemption card. Could be $5 worth of Bitcoin, could be $25 worth of Bitcoin. I believe you can also win some Ethereum. You could also win some Litecoin, but at least there's one Bitcoin redemption card inside of the whole series that somebody's going to win a Bitcoin worth over 100 grand. Could be me on Thursday. So get ready to have some fun. Watch this with me. And we'll see not only if we win what we win with our redemption card, but we'll also see if we can hit anything rare. There are a lot of these cards that are doing, amazing things. We also got the new thumbnail rolling on Wednesday for our 8-figure portfolio challenge. We're going to dive in on Wednesday and go a little bit harder on our micro cap gems. But really the point of the new Wednesday live stream is not going to be just to highlight some micro cap gems. It's actually going to be to show you the ones that I am investing in and where my $500 a month is going, that I am looking to create a 8-figure portfolio by the next bull run. So it's, probably we'll call it 2030. So it's 2025 right now. I'm going to say, by 2030, hopefully, This is a weird cycle, guys. It is kind of almost crazy to me that at this point in the cycle, we still haven't had a real altcoin season, but I'm still very expectant that we are going to have an amazing September, October, November, December. Maybe not all 4 months of it is amazing, but there's going to be parts of it that are absolutely, hopefully, incredible. And some of these altcoins that we've been looking at and investing in and, taking chances on are going to actually start to pay off. We got Mr. Algorand Army. Good to have you here. Hope you get the ones with Bitcoin in them. Thank you. Yeah, me too, man. That would be pretty exciting. I look forward to opening them. And, we shall see. It's going to be a fun day. I think it's going to be cool. I'm going to spend some time I think if we go here, we haven't set it up. So if you go to Cardsmiths, I think I've pulled it up before. Let's see if we go to Cardsmith Breaks. This is an exclusive group breaks academy. That's not what I want to do. This looks like it's a card. Where is their website? Just want to do Cardsmiths. Oh, maybe it is. Take that back. Maybe it is the Reddit. Well, this is for baseball. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna quit talking about this, but there's a website that you can go to that literally will show you what different cards are worth, how rare they are, and there is a secondary market. So once I get all of these cards opened, I will be able to take these cards and place them kind of like on an eBay of Cardsmiths and potentially sell some of the cards too. So there's the potential to hit some rare cards that collectors are looking. If guys got, say there's 5 cards that are pretty rare and a guy's got 2 or 3 of them, potentially we will, we'll have an opportunity to maybe hit a card that is valuable too. Infinite Agape, winning voter. Awesome. Yeah, there was a lot of you guys. So I made a post in the Telegram group. For some reason, when I went to get the addresses, there was 41 winning voters. Congratulations, by the way. That's the biggest amount of voters that we've ever had, man. The Crypto Bullseye community and the XPX community came out in full force for this last voting round, and XPX was the token that won the vote. So that is awesome. We're actually going to be buying $500 worth of the XPX token, and they are going to do something nice. They're doing a little bit of a giveaway for their community. So if you were one of the people that voted for XPX, you're going to get $25 worth of Agape tokens, but you're also, hopefully, they're going to do some cool stuff for their community, and they're going to give away some of this $500 in XPX tokens. So for everybody that supported them, congratulations, man. They've been an incredible addition to the Infinite Agape family, and really looking forward to the next round. I'm doing everything. All I'm doing is announcements, guys. We need to do a little bit of trading. I got to get out of here at a pretty reasonable hour. I don't have a whole lot of time today, but the other cool thing that we're doing, we're going to be announcing the first round for the charities with the Infinite Agape project. If you have enough tokens, $777 worth, you're going to be able to nominate a charity this next round. And we are going to be we've got about $1,000 worth of USDT built up and ready to go to a charity. So that charity is going to get $800. The person that nominates the winning charity will get $50, and then the people that vote for the winning charity will get the remaining $150 split up amongst themselves. That's not going to be very much. Obviously, if there's 20, 30, 40 voters, the money that you get for voting for the charity is going to be pretty small, but at least you get something, and we're going to give everybody the option to just forward it to the charity. So if there's 40 people getting $3 or $4, maybe they will just decide to donate the 3 or 4 to charity. The nominator that's getting 50, I think a lot of times is just going to say, send my 50 to the charity too. So maybe the whole $1,000 will go to the charity. We shall see. That'll be up to you guys. But I'm excited to announce that we are finally implementing the charity side of things. So with that, let's get into this and see if we can find a trade that we want to do. Let me go back up here. I want to make sure that the team from BITUNIX is seeing this branding, if any of them are watching, or if they go back and watch this video at a later date. I want them to know that I am definitely promoting them. So what are we going to do here? Bitcoin's at 110. It doesn't seem like it wants to make up its mind. Let's go over here real quick to the Crypto Lifer Discord and see if he's got any recent updates and what he thinks is happening. So this here is for the altcoins. Let's see what he said here. Bitcoin controls the whole show. Let me see. I pointed this out on the update. Bitcoin 1 minute. This is at 6 o'clock in the morning. Has to dig out here. Where was Bitcoin when this doesn't show the exact price of Bitcoin? It says Bitcoin 15-minute back above the $200 moving average. We are back on like last night. That lets me know that he's probably in the mindset that where it could be coming up. I don't know how I knew, but I did. I just have a knack for him. 7 a.m. to 12 when I trade. So he made a little money on a long here, a little bit more money on a long. And, it says, they say I am lucky, but I gave you the blueprint before it happened. Did I not? So, folks, for those of you that are really looking for a trading group and that can afford $100 a month, $97 a month, or $99 a month, whatever it is, I think it's 99. He calls it the 99. There's a lot of value in this group. So I'm trying to see. I want to get down here. So it looks like overall that he is in a little bit of a bullish sentiment. I know that 109,000 was a key level, that if we went under 109 and we stayed there for 2 or 3 days, there was a pretty good chance that we were going to probably create more pressure to the downside and head down to 104, 103. Now that we're back up above 110, if we can hold this, I think there's a pretty good likelihood that we could start to head back up to 112, 113. So based on that, if I'm going to do any trading today, I would probably lean towards doing some longs. And so that's what I'm going to look at here. And I only got a quick minute or two to do it. XRP. Let's go XRP. Will the new round start today? Yes. So the way that works, let's go XRP, is the new round will start when I finish paying out the last round. So at some point in time, a little bit later, I want the new round to start this afternoon. Or early evening. So when I make the last click and hit submit, the new round will start over. So as of 3, 4, 5 o'clock this afternoon, sometime in the next 6, 7, 8 hours, I'll get that done and the new round will start, and it'll be announced in the Telegram group. Greg Nowak says, worth every dollar to be in that group. I agree. Literally, I mean, you can literally get your $100 back on one trade. And so I agree that is worth every penny. I've been in it now for, I don't know, the last 6 months, and it has served me well. So Crypto Lifer, Sammy Price, go check him out. We got Mr. Tim P in the house. Good afternoon. So with that, let's see if there's anything that looks like a trade to me. So one of the things, you might not be able to see it, but I'm on CoinGecko, and I'm kind of looking to see what tokens have gotten smashed over the last week. And a lot of stuff is down, but it looks like, 5% seems to be kind of where everything is at. Just about all of these top altcoins. Here we go. We got Stellar got smashed 8.4% in the last week. Ooh, here we go. HBAR. So HBAR is one of my favorite tokens. That reminds me, holy smokes. I wonder if I got liquidated. I really didn't think I was in I didn't have any worries on this trade. I didn't think, but real quick, while I'm doing this, I'm going to pop over and check out my WEEX on my phone and see, did I get it stopped out here? Oh, wait a minute. That's right. That's right. I've got a Polkadot trade and a Polygon trade that are both decent in the money. The Polkadot trade is up 121%, and the Polygon or the Pol trade is up 179%. So that was nice. I caught a Pol down at 24 and it's up at 28. So I would say I love HBAR. So let's go place a little trade on HBAR. So folks, what you're going to do if you're here on BITUNIX, and I got about 7 minutes, so this is going to have to be quick. So you're here on BITUNIX, you got your money deposited. It's showing you, you in your spot account. This is all of my money is in my spot account. We want to get some over here to the futures account. You are going to scroll down here to transfer on the bottom right-hand corner. You're going to go from spot account to futures account. We've got $1,000 sitting there. This is real cash money, not just a futures bonus. This is actually withdrawable money that I am going to be using today. So we are going to just throw $100 to start with here over into that account. And now we are going to go over here to the top of the screen here where it says Bitcoin USDT in these big white letters. That's going to give us a drop down menu, and we're going to hit the search here and type in HBAR. HB should probably get us there. Yep. So HBAR down at 21 cents to me is a great entry. So we are going to go here. We're going to go make sure. So we don't want 20x leverage. We want 10x leverage. It don't really matter because I'm not shorting it, but we want 10x leverage, and we're going to hit confirm. We also do not want cross leverage. We want isolated leverage, so we're going to hit confirm. And now we are going to just hit whatever it is at here, 21,309. We're going to pop $100 into that. And it looks like it executed all right. We are already so here we go. We got in at 21,305. So once again, folks, once you have money on your BYDFi, so your BITUNIX account, you just come over here and you can deposit, withdraw, however you want to do it. Where is the button for the deposit? That's weird. Maybe we got to get on spot account. Click on spot account. And then, you can see here, you've got the list. You can deposit. So if you've got USDT or USDC, any of these here, you just hit the deposit button. It'll pull up the screen. You're going to select the network that you want to deposit on. Lots of networks available to you. Pop in, say, the TRC network for cheap fees. This is going to show you your deposit address. You're going to get your money deposited into the account. Then once again, once you have the money in your account, go over here to futures, USDT perp futures, and then down here to the transfer button. And let's transfer over another 100. Because I'm sure another token that I'm probably going to be interested in here. Let's see where it is sitting here. Polkadot at $3.74. Looks pretty good. Uniswap looks pretty good, but I really want to see where Atom token is sitting. Where is the old Atom token? Here we go. Cosmos Hub, Atom at $4.37, $4.38. Seems like it is in a very nice channel. If we do the 3-month chart here on Atom, you can see way back here during that June 22nd dump that it was really, really rough. Went all the way down to $3.63. Here, August 2nd, it dropped down to about $4, but we're going to get about a 43 cent cushion. So our liquidation price on this trade at 438 is going to be under $4. So I can do a trade at right now, and then I can do a ladder trade and get this thing all the way down to about $3.60. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to go back up here to this drop down. We're going to type in Atom. And we are going to pop in a $100 trade here. It looks like at 4377. We're going to, once again, so you have to do this each time. This is still set to 20. I don't want to do 20. We're going to do 10. Oh, come on. All right, and then we're going to confirm, and then we're also going to make sure that we're not on cross. We're going to do isolated and confirm. And now where's the price? So 4379. We're going to do 100%, open long, confirm. And so this one didn't execute. It's on the verge of executing. See, it went up a little bit. You can see a little dot here. You probably, there we go. There we go. We got both of our trades in. Now with the H bar, I'm pretty comfortable at this price. The liquidation is all the way down at 19,305. I feel like I'm relatively safe there. You can see what I meant here. The liquidation price on the Atom is 396. But just to show you how I would do a backup like ladder to make sure that I'm safe here, we are going to go transfer another $200 into the account. And we're going to do a ladder trade on Atom. And so that means I'm going to go in here and manually change this. It's 3966, so right under 397. So we're going to go to $3.97, and then let's do, just to be safe, 37, and we'll do a 1 there, so that we know that we've got a little bit of breathing room in case it was coming down fast. That would get executed. So 3971. And now we're going to do a $200 trade at $3.97. Now that's what that's going to do is if this does come down and hit that 397 mark, that's going to put in another $200 trade. That will lower this another 39 cents. So we'll take us all the way down to about $3.60, which, as I just showed you here on CoinGecko, even way back here in June when things really went bad, this thing only went down into the $3.60 range. So I feel like I'm really safe with one ladder there. And with, and on the, I mean, I could be wrong, but on the, where's my trades at? Here we go. On the H-bar trade, I really like the H-bar trade here at, 21,348. If I was really worried about it, and I will keep an eye on it, if it gets down, say, to about 20 cents, I would probably throw in a ladder at 19 cents. And, once again, it give you an idea. If we go to H-bar here, and you look at the chart for the last 3 months, obviously this was way back during the worst. I don't think we're ever going to see these prices. This is where I got one of my trades in and was able to make about $6,000 on an H-bar trade. But you can see just recently, even, it peaks up to 29 cents. And now we're all the way back here at about 21 cents. So I feel like we're relatively safe on that trade. Guys, I hate to Hate to kick you guys out already. Good morning, Ruade, man. Hope you are doing fantastic. I believe you are correct. Altcoin season is incoming. I look very much forward to seeing you all tomorrow on the microcap gem. Well, I got to quit calling it that. It's basically the crypto 8-figure crypto portfolio by 2030. And tomorrow we're going to kick that off and get it started. And, you know, and we're going to have a CoinGecko portfolio, so I can show you the portfolio that we're building up the tokens in. And hopefully we're going to start seeing some amazing things. We're also going to kind of integrate the $1,000 to $100,000 challenge into these Wednesday videos. So with that, guys, God bless you all. I'm sorry I don't have more time today. Hope you got a little bit of value and enjoyed the stream. And I definitely look forward to seeing some of you guys placing some trades on BITUNIX, man. Let's get some money deposited into BITUNIX and let's get a couple of these trades going. I think that right now, some of these tokens are ripe for some longing. So whether if Deana and Atom aren't your two favorites, XRP is another one that I think would be amazing. A lot of people think we're going to see a nice pump on Solana soon. That could be happening. Cardano beaten down to 81 cents is another one. Chainlink, Avalanche here at $23. You guys have a million tokens you could choose from. Polkadot at 376 is not bad at all. I've got a position already on Polkadot, though, where I'm in it at like 330, and my liquidation is all the way down at 3. So that's why I'm not doing something else with Polkadot. But take your pick, guys. Be safe. If you don't know what you're doing, if you're newer to this, start off with 3x leverage. That'll really give you a lot of breathing room and make getting liquidated extremely hard. So with that, folks, God bless you all. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And I look forward to getting all of you paid that voted for the XPX token today. And looking forward to getting the next round started. So have a fantastic day. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.